Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Adams. I was going to show you here how to repair a hole. It's a common problem, especially for those who lose their temper rate. They punch a hole in the wall. So I'm going to show you how to fix a hole in a piece of drywall like this. So we have our hole. The first thing we're going to do, all we're going to need to do is we're going to need a piece of replacement drywall. We're going to need some acqall. We're going to need a trowel. And we're going to need, we don't need the drill. We are going to need a jab saw or a keyhole saw of some sort, okay, to cut it out. A reciprocating saw would work as well. So the first thing we want to do, it doesn't really matter what size the hole is, the technique's the same. You basically just want to get a piece of drywall cut that's bigger than the hole. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, we have our hole here. We're going to take and size a piece of drywall a little bit bigger than our hole, and we're going to cut it out like so. Now that we have it where it fits over our hole, what we're going to do is we're going to take the back side of it, and we're going to cut a pattern on the back side like so. So we'll cut a pattern like this, this, and like so. So it should look like a little rectangle in the middle. And what we're going to do is snap these off like this and peel it away from the paper. Gently peel it away from the paper. So the paper sticks. You guys see this? Sticks to the situation. You want to make sure you get all the gypsum off of the paper. If it's stuck to it, okay? You want to get it all off there as best we can so that it's not bubbled up there. So we get our paper free of our gypsum. And we're going to do the same thing all the way around all four corners. Peel it off gently. Just like so. Now you can buy a patch kit at the store, but if you have some spare drywall around, this is free essentially, or cheap. A cheap way of it, and this is how a professional would do it anyway. So we get all the gypsum off the back of the paper as best we can. All right, so your piece will look like, you guys see how your piece looks like so? Now after we have our piece on there, we're going to take it over the hole and we're going to trace it with our utility knife and cut through the paper, bend our paper back, and I make my hole just a little bit bigger than the actual piece is. So after I got my design, it doesn't have to really look too pretty, guys. You figure out where the piece is going to be. We're going to cut this out now with our jab saw. We're going to take our keyhole saw now, and we're going to cut. Drywall now. If you aim for all four corners, you'll easily be able to get it out of there like so. And then we can peel this drywall back. Cut the rest of it out of the way. Clean the hole up pretty good. So we want to make it so that this is going to fit in there. It should fit loosely in there. I have to shave it out a little bit. Clean up our edges. And once it fits in there, it's going to fit just like so. So now we're going to set this aside. And we're going to spackle around our hole and embed it into our spackle. It's going to take a couple of coats of spackle, but today, step one is we're going to just put a little bit of spackle around the corner, around the edges here. Make sure you have a full amount, there's no air bubbles. All the way around all four sides. Now we're going to take our piece that we cut, we're going to embed it into our spackle like so, gently. And we'll take our trowel and embed our paper into our spackle. So, get the rest of this.
Is that what we're practicing with our windows?
Well, that's one thing we're going to let you guys practice, yeah. We're going to trim out our windows as well, though, Michael. So once the first coat's on here, guys, you just want to get it all flat as best you can, and then we'll put the second and third coats on here after this dries. But we basically have it prepped so that we can start to spackle around it and repair our hole after this dries. All right, so there you have it, guys. You guys see how to do that? All right, so now you have a hole in your bedroom or whatever, you can get started. So it doesn't look that great on day one here. We've got our repair made. On the second day, we'll come back with our 12-inch knife and we'll start to fill this in and blend this all in so that you don't notice the repair, all right? On a repair of this size, we'll have a spot about that big that we're blending in and sanding out, all right? So that it looks good with the paint, all right? All right, thanks guys.